1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay. I can't hear them though. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Cordell Lady Blue Devil basketball tonight. Lady Blue Devils are on the road to Hobart, America. Ball's in the air. controlled by the Hobart Lady Bearcats to the backcourt. To number 23 is Jaden Bowen, there you go. Over the left side, passes a little bit wide, out of bounds. Addie Hagler couldn't handle that one. I thought it might have been deflected by Cordell, but no, it'll be Cordell ball. And so Tristan Reimer will inbound to Renee Jaworski. Renee has the ball out on the right side, out high. She'll get the ball over to Kinley. Kinley back to Renee. Out high above the three-point mark. They'll start to work around to the right side. Over here to Tristan Reimer. She'll go back up to the top, down to Bailey Trobe, baseline right. Left side out to Renee Jaworski. Down to the corner to shot put up by the Lady Blue Devils. Rebound comes to Estes in front of the scorer's table. She's going to draw a foul on number 11. That'll be Lexi Minor's first foul of the ball game. Be an inbound play for the Cordell Lady Blue Devils. And as she gets ready to inbound into the backcourt to Renee, Renee will come across the timeline. Right side over here to Kinley Dodd. Left side over to the corner. Dodd puts up the three. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded by the Hobart Lady Bearcats. Lexi Minor clears the ball out to J.C. Funkhauser. Funkhauser gets the ball over the three to Heglin. Heglin in the paint. Renee Jaworski comes flying through there, taps it out of bounds. So Hobart will get the inbound underneath their own basket on the north end of the court right here. Got to come out and enjoy this new gymnasium Hobart's had. This should be the third season they've been in here. And we've seen a couple of times, but shot put up left side. Number 23 hits that one. That'll be Jaden Bowen with her first deuce. Cordell still maintains the 3-2 lead over the Lady Bearcats. And timeout on the floor by the Cordell Blue Devils. We'll take a break and join them. You're listening to Blue Devil Basketball right here on Fox Radio. And after the quick timeout to save that possession, the Cordell Lady Blue Devils will inbound. Inbound to Renee Jaworski. They double-teamed her, picked her pockets, got the ball. She put up a shot. Renee taps it away. It comes out to Bailey Trobe, hands it to Renee. Renee will go straight in, right side layup, and that's a charge. She ran right over number 23, I believe, Bowen. Bowen stayed there. And Renee said, I'm going to the hole on this one. Layup did not go in, but she drew her first foul of the ball game. So that'll be, she's got points and a foul. Ball comes into Hobart, into the paint, back out high to the top. The left key, the ball goes over the left wing. Shot put up from distance. It's a three ball for number 14. That'll be Josie Carney. Hits a big three for the Lady Bearcats. And she came in on the last break for Hobart. There's a pass around number 23, Jaden Bowen, and it goes out of bounds off of Hobart Lady Bearcats. It'll be Cordell ball underneath their own basket. Number 12, Tristan Reimer comes out for the Lady Blue Devils as number 20 checks in. Mackenzie Gray checks in. Out on the left side to Bailey Trobe. Back to Renee. Renee looks right, goes left. Over to the left wing, comes back out to Emma Estes in the paint. Left side out to Renee Jaworski. Three balls a little bit short, draws front iron, picked up by Cordell. Relayed back around to Bailey Trobe on the left side. Bailey drives in off the glass on the left side. Good defense by Hobart. Prevented that one. Hobart has the 5-3 lead right here in the early going in this first period. We're just about halfway through this first period of play down here at Hobart. Shot put up from distance by 12. Funkhauser put back in by the Hobart Lady Bearcats. They don't even have all the scores on the board right there for Hobart. Number 14 has her deuce to go with it, as that'll be Carney. Ball scrums around right here. Hobart comes up with a loose ball, comes out to the top of the key to Bowen. Bowen will have the ball, gets it back around the perimeter to Funkhauser. Funkhauser Back to the left side to Heglin. Heglin back over the left corner here. Lob pass on the give and go. She's baseline left, puts up a shot. Point blank range. And number 11, Lexi Minard, has her first 2 points of the ball game. And all of a sudden, Hobart has jumped up to a 9-3 lead. Coming down the court right here, number 11, Kinley Dodd. She's just about attacked right there. And she gets the ball and a foul called on Hobart. Got another sub. Number 11 has her second. Minard her second one. And then little Carter comes in, number 22. Haley Carney in for the Cats. Carney puts up the shot, gets her own rebound, puts it up again. Rebounded by Renee Jaworski as she goes around right there. She's called for palming the ball under a lot of pressure right there. Did a good job getting out of the traffic, but turnover for the Lady Blue Devils. 2:45 left in this first period play. Hobart leading 9-3 on the inbound play. Is a little bit long out at the top of the key. Shot put up from distance. Rebound comes around. Coming out with it for the Lady Blue Devils, number 21, Peyton Garrison. And it'll be Cordell Lady Blue Devil ball right here. Left side over to Kinley Dodd. Back over the left wing. Comes back out. Top of the key in the paint to Mackenzie Gray. Back out to Peyton Garrison. Garrison gets the ball out to Renee Jaworski. Renee gets the ball over the right side. Shot put up by Kinley Dodd. Ball comes out of bounds off of the Cordell Lady Blue Devils. It'll be Hobart Lady Bearcat basketball for 2:11 left in this first period of play. Hobart on top 9-3. Coach Carney is coming up, calling the play, inbound play for his girls. Here's Lady Bearcats to make it a 10-3 lead with 1:50 to go in this first period of play. Her second free shot's no good. Renee, no, that's not Renee. That's Kinley Dodd gets the rebound. Down across the timeline to number 12 is Tristan Reimer. Back out to Bailey Trobe. Trobe with the ball comes back out to Kinley Dodd. Kinley left side over to the big number 12 is Reimer. Reimer gets the ball back over to Peyton Garrison. Back to Kinley Dodd. Tries to make the pass in. Stolen away by Hobart. Comes down the court on the left side. Number 20 puts up a shot. Banks it in off the glass. And Carissa Smith has her first 2 points of the ball game for the Lady Bearcats. Ball comes down to Renee Jaworski. Knocked away by Hobart. Hobart steals it back over the right side. Tries to make a shot. And J.C. Funkhauser made a good move, but they called her for a travel. That might have been a makeup call. And I didn't see her move her feet, but the officials did, so we'll call it that. 12-3 is our score. Hobart Lady Bearcats have the big lead on Cordell right here. Ball comes out here into number down the court. We go to Peyton Garrison, puts up a pass to the left side, back out to Reimer, back to Bailey Trobe. Trobe drives into paint, right side into Garrison, and turnover for the Lady Blue Devils. And Carney's just running players in and out like crazy right here. Number 15 is going to check in. Now that'll be Faith Funkhauser checks in for the Lady Bearcats. And when you've got a 12-3 lead, you can start resting some of your starters and getting everybody a chance right here to participate. Carney makes a pass. Bailey Trobe knocks it away. She knocks down the would-be recipient of that. Collision out here on the course, and there will be a foul on number 23 for Cordell. That'll be Bailey Trobe draws her first foul called in the ball game. And it'll be an inbound play for the Hobart Lady Bearcats with the score 12-3 and 36 seconds left in this period. Out to Carney, back to number 20 is Smith. Smith goes right side over to 15 is Funkhauser. And as we come back to live action, here as we start off the second period of play, shot put up by Hobart, rebounded by Carney underneath the basket. And Haley Carney has her second deuce of the ball game for the Hobart Lady Bearcats. Ball comes down the court, and fighting for the ball is Peyton Garrison. A little tackle job right there. It's just full contact basketball. And dual possession gives it back to Cordell. And as Cordell comes over to inbound right here, here comes number 12, Tristan Reimer, to inbound. And so you got to be able to see the play right there. There you go. And it'll be over to the right side. There you go. In the paint. There's a dribble. Steal away by Kristen Estes. Estes will go number 20. Carissa Smith takes the deuce on the right side for the Hobart Lady Bearcats. Renee Jaworski, long pass out high to Peyton Garrison. And Garrison gets it back over to Bailey Trobe as we cross the timeline. Back out to Renee Jaworski. Renee with the ball comes in to the top of the key for the Hobart Lady Bearcats. She's fouled closely right there by number 2, Megan Kelly. Megley will get her first foul. And out comes for the Cordell Lady Blue Devils. Seen somebody come out. I think that's number 12. That'll be Tristan Reimer comes out. Over to Bailey Trobe, left side into Peyton. Ball leading 20-3 here in the first half of play. Inbound back to number 12, Carissa Smith. Smith with the ball, lob pass down the court, right side to Carney. Oh, in and out, no good. And Carney goes up to get her own rebound. And she'll be called for her first foul of the ball game. Yep, Carney gets her first foul called in the ball game. She's a big, strong player. Coach's daughter, you expect a lot out of her, but that's okay. She's a good player for Hobart. Down to the left side, comes back to Bailey Trobe at the free throw line off the back iron right there. Rebounded out by number 15 is Funkhauser. Funkhauser will bring it down the court to the right side, back to the top of the key. Back, 3 ball put up. Bailey Trobe with the rebound. She's in a 3-way scrum right there. There's 3 Lady Bearcats on top of her. And Bailey Trobe was in a pretty good wrestling match right there for that loose ball. Dual possession gives it to the Lady Bearcats underneath their own basket on the north end of the floor right here. And it'll be an inbound play by Heglin. Heglin gets in out high to number 20, Smith. Shot put up from the left corner. Rebounded by 15. Banks it off the glass. And Faith Funkhauser has her second deuce, and the Lady Bearcats are up 22-3. And there's a drive down by the Blue Devils. Comes back out to Peyton Garrison on the right side. Peyton Garrison keeps her dribble going into Bailey Trobe. Right side looks right, left, goes back up, puts it up, banks it off the glass. Rebounded out by Carney on the far side. Carney will hand Funkhauser. That wasn't Funkhauser, that's Heglin. Back over to the top of the key. Left side over here to the left corner to Funkhauser. Funkhauser with the ball. Gives it over to Heglin. Heglin back to Funkhauser. She'll start to dribble out of the left wing to the top of the key. And she'll back up near midcourt. 4:15 remaining in this first half of play. Hobart on top, 22-3. There's a drive, handoff left side to Carney. She drives in. She's fouled. That ball went jetting up in the air. And the foul is on somebody from Cordell. We'll see who they mark it on. Number 21, Peyton Garrison draws her first foul. And free shot by, her first free shot by Hallie Carney is no good. She'll be shooting free shots after the ball game tonight, I promise you. Her second one bounces off the rim to the left. Bailey Trobe gets the rebound for the Lady Blue Devils, hands it over to Renee Jaworski. Renee brings the ball across the timeline, sets up with under 4 minutes to go in this first half of play. Over to the far side to Peyton Garrison. Out high to Emma S. Left side over to Mackenzie Gray. Gray goes left side over to the left wing to Renee Jaworski. Left side put up from the corner. Good job by Mackenzie Gray right there. She hits that one for 3. I'm out on the floor. We'll take a break and join them. You're listening to the ball game on Fox Radio. Back here at the Hobart Gymnasium, loyal to the Hobart Bearcats. Bank first. Got a few signs up right here. Fraser Bank supports the Bearcats. Nice new gymnasium. It's fun to be in this gym. We were talking, we've been in the other gym for quite some time. They built this nice new facility, and I think this is our third year to be down here. So get out and enjoy this when you can. Lob pass in for the Lady Bearcats. Back out the top of the key, in the paint. Right side turns, looks, puts the shot up. Rebounded by Emma Estes. And a foul is going to be called on the Lady Bearcats as they're just kind of reaching over the back right there. I think that foul on number 23, Jaden Bowen, draws her first foul. And as we go to the other end to shoot free shots, that'll be for the Lady Devils. She for her free shot. It's in and good. She gets her first point of the ball game. Makes it 22-7 right here. 3:23 to go in this first half of play. MS is second free shot hits the front iron, rebounded by number 14, Josie Carney for the Lady Bearcats. And out on the right wing for the Lady Bearcats to the right corner, lob pass in the middle, shot put up, baseline right there on the left side. Number 14, Josie Carney gets a big deuce on that lob pass, stolen away by the Lady Bearcats, comes back out this side into Gray. Forced out of bounds by the Hobart Lady Bearcats. They'll inbound one more time right here. Bailey Trobe is here to inbound. Renee Jaworski, Renee with the ball. Take it out across the line. 3 minutes to go this first half of play. Hobart with a big lead right here. Out on the right side, Peyton Garrison in. Gets stolen away by Hobart. Layup right side off the glass by number 3. Liz Haglin has her first basket of the ball game. Ball comes out here to Peyton Garrison. She'll cross the timeline, guarded close with her. Right side on a give and go. Left side comes off the glass wrong. Comes down to Renee Jaworski for the Lady Blue Devils with 100 seconds left in this first half of play. I do that for Danny Taylor because he can't read the clock over there. So there's a contact by Hobart and Cordell bouncing into each other, and Cordell gets called for a foul. Mackenzie Gray draws her first foul. Be an inbound play for the Hobart Lady Bearcats here with 1:36 to go in this first half of play. Hobart leading 28-7, and that'll be Carney coming out, and number 11 checking in. That'll be Lexi Minor checking in for the Lady Bearcats. They might have one more come out also. Number 15 comes out. Faith Funkhauser comes out also. Over to number top of key, number 11 is Lexi Minor. Shot put up from the near side, bounces around, and Renee Jaworski gets the ball down the court. We go to cross-court pass to Mackenzie Gray. Over to Peyton Garrison in the paint to Bailey Trobe. She gets double teamed down there, down low on the left side. Ball is stolen away by the Hobart Lady Bearcats. Back to the north end here with 1:05 to go in the first half. Ball working the ball around the perimeter right here to number 23 is Jaden Bowen. Back over the right side, let's give and go. Good effort, good drive, and good shot put up by Lexi Minor. She didn't mind being guarded as she put up her shot, and she's fouled. And Renee Jaworski will come out, and Kenley Dodd will come in for the Cordell Lady Blue Devils. And foul being on number 10. That'll be Renee Jaworski's third foul. And she made that free shot right there. Number 11 makes that one. So for a traditional three-point play, 2 and 1 as she makes that one. Steal by Hobart. Shot put up by number 3. That'll be Addie Haglin. Gets a deuce right there, and all of a sudden Hobart's up 33-7 here in the first half of play with 37 seconds left in this first half. Bailey Trobe made a little fake on the inbound pass, and then inbounds it. Ball comes back to her over on the left side. Ball will be out here, back out to Emma Estes. Starts to drive in. It'll be tipped out by Hobart, number 23, Bowen, and that'll be Tristan Reimers in for this inbound play. So She'll handle that one. Gets it into Bailey. A little bit behind Maddie Hager. Back here at live action right here, it'll be Cordell Lady Blue Devils. They've had their first possession and had a little turnover there. It'll go back to the Hobart Lady Bearcats, leading 33-9. Shot from the near corner by number 3, Addie Haglin. Will have a 3 right there for the Hobart Lady Bearcats, and it'll be Cordell Lady Blue Devil ball. 36-9 now here in the third period of play. Over to the top of the key to Bailey Trobe. Bailey Trobe working through traffic there. Pass over to the right side to Peyton Garrison. Garrison with the ball. She'll work over here for the Cordell Lady Blue Devils. And hands off to Renee Jaworski here in the corner. And it'll be, okay, we'll go with that shot there to, we'll get this worked out here in just a second. We're trying to get this one, okay, airplane, no item selected. That's selecting, okay. We'll go shot by Renee Jaworski. Foul was on. She misses that. She hits her first one. Renee Jaworski hits that one, and she missed her second attempt for her 4th point of the ball game. Shot on the right side by the Noble Hobart Lady Bearcats. And number 23, Bowen hits a deuce for the Hobart Lady Bearcats. And it'll be a foul, pushing foul, a little bump foul on Hobart. That'll be Haglin, I believe, draws that foul. They haven't put that on the board yet. And we can see them playing. Okay. Haglin, I'll give her that one. And it'll be Cordell ball. Give and go right side shot put up by Emma Estes. Had it partially blocked there by Hobart. Ball comes loose, comes out to the right side to number 23. A drive off the glass, and a foul is called as Jaden Bowen puts up the shot. And it'll be, foul will be called on Cordell as they start to go in. Number 11 is Renee Dodd. Kenley Dodd, sorry about that one. Kenley Dodd, free shot put up and made here by number 3 or number 20 makes that one. That'll be her 5th point. She hits her first one. She'll get to take one more. She hits 2 of 2 from the free throw line right here. Makes the score 40-10. Back to a 4-1 lead right here for the Hobart Lady Bearcats over the Cordell Lady Blue Devils. And it'll be, okay, we'll put that up here. There we go. I'm working on a little project right here and see if we can't get that figured out. And we're going the other way. It'll be Hobart Lady Bearcat ball down here to number 12, J.C. Funkhauser. Drive on the right side, layup for Lexi Minor, and she makes that one. That's her 3rd deuce, and a foul is called on Cordell. I believe it'll be on number 10. Number 10, they have Estes. Emma Estes, number 0, draws her first foul called in. And 43, she hits her three shots. As Lexi 7-8, she's had goals right there. Hits both of those. And back the other way, Renee Jaworski puts up the 3. That'll be out of bounds. And it'll be Hobart Lady Bearcat ball right here. It'll be, as we come down the court, right here, it'll be Hobart Lady Bearcats with the ball over to the near side to Smith. Back on, pass over to the left wing down here, top of the key. There's a drive trying to work her way into the corner, and Smith takes the layup. It'll be 3 Lady Blue Devils there to rebound that one. Renee Jaworski comes up with the ball, lead pass down to Mackenzie Gray. Drives in, checks up from 10, it rolls across the rim, comes out wrong for Cordell. Emma Estes almost had it, then Megley Talley takes the ball to the top of the key for the Hobart Lady Bearcats. That's a big pass to the corner to Smith. Cross court pass to the near side to Tally. Lob pass in the paint left side. Gets out of the lane. Drive in. Shot. Banks it off the glass. And Smith has a deuce right there for the Hobart Lady Bearcats, making it 45-10. And here's Bailey Trobe drives in. Bailey made a good, strong drive and put a little bump into her as she went in. And Bailey Trobe draws her second foul called in the ball game. So Bailey Trobe has 2 fouls for the Lady Blue Devils. And got Bailey Trobe coming out and number 11, Kinley Dodd, coming out for the Lady Blue Devils. Get some more players in here, get some experience to see what happens for Cordell. Cordell next action will be, high school will be Tuesday night as Hinton comes to town. Ball pinballs around by the Lady Bearcats. Renee Jaworski with the rebound for the Lady Blue Devils. And Renee comes down, comes in, puts an 8-footer, and Renee Jaworski has her 6th point of the ball game for the Cordell Lady Blue Devils. I've got her with 6. They've got her with 5. I've got her with 5. I've got her with 6. Okay. And over to the top key for Hobart out on the left side. Cross court pass to the near side to Megan Tally. Puts up a shot from the free throw line. Deuce for Tally. And she comes back the other way for the Lady Bearcats. Has to come down and get it inbound. Steal right there on the inbound pass. Pass back the right side over here to Tally as Cordell were not aggressive on that inbound play, and Hobart took advantage of that one. Here's a big 3. Comes off the rim. Rebound comes out. Shot put back up as number 22, Abigail Preby, is in for the Lady Blue Devils. I knew we had a couple others come in right here. And number 12, and we'll see, Tristan Reimer draws her first foul. And it will be a shooting foul for number 23, Jaden Bowen, for the Lady Bearcats. She'll get to go to the line. I've got her. This is her first attempt from the free throw line, and it's in and good. That gives her her 7th point of the ball game. She'll get to take one more. We got wholesale substitutions come in from Hobart and for Cordell. Emma Estes comes out as we got a couple more Lady Blue Devils in. Free shot is up and no good. Rebounded out here by Mackenzie Gray for the Cordell Lady Blue Devils. She'll take it across the timeline, shoot over the right side of the Cordell bench. And got put up by Renee. Good. Her second 3 of the ball game. Back here at Hobart, Oklahoma, it'll be Hobart with the ball. Number 14 is Josie Carney. Carney puts up the 3 ball, rattles in and out, no good. Rebounded out by Mackenzie Gray. Clears it out to Renee. Down court we go to Carney. Good job right there by Preby. Preby comes up with it, tied up immediately for the Lady Bearcats. 51-15. That's a, when you got reversal numbers right there, that's a number easily divided by 9, so it's a 36-point lead for the Hobart Lady Bearcats over the Cordell Lady Blue Devils. Comes back out to McKenzie. Shot put up from distance by Renee Jaworski. Preby took a swipe at that one, couldn't knock it away, so it goes back to the Lady Bearcats. Down to the right corner to Megley Tally. Ball comes in the paint, down to Carney. Trying to save it is Peyton Garrison, but it'll be out of bounds off of the Cordell Lady Blue Devils. And it'll be an inbound play for the Lady Bearcats right here. And number 14, I believe it is going to inbound for, drive shot, put up, comes up short. Preby comes down with the rebound for the Lady Blue Devils. Shot was put up by Josie Carney. Out on the right side to Mackenzie Gray, back to the near side Shot by Renee Jaworski off the front iron right there. Good effort right there. Peyton Garrison got it. There's a reach-in foul by number 15 trying to slap that ball away. Faith Funkhauser will draw her second foul of the ball game. And it'll be an inbound play for the Lady Blue Devils. Number 12 inbound. That'll be Kristen Ryan. Gets it into Renee Jaworski into Peyton Garrison. Turns, puts one up from about 8 foot out. Rebound comes out to Kearney for the Lady Bearcats. Coming back down the other way will be to the corner into Kearney baseline right. She'll go baseline left, put up a deuce, and Kearney has her 6th point of the ball game. So 45 seconds left in this third period of play, and Renee Jaworski has the ball out high to the left side, goes down to Peyton Garrison. Garrison starts to dribble, comes back down here on the near side. It'll be out of bounds off of Cordell. Thought it might have been touched by Hobart. In comes Bailey Trobe for the Lady Blue Devils. And number 22, Abigail Preby, will come out and take a break for the Lady Blue Devils with 32.7 seconds left in this third period of play. Hobart on top, 53-15. And over on the left side, the ball comes out high to number 14 is Josie Kearney. Kearney with the ball will go the other way down to the right corner right there. And ball comes out. Double dribble called on Josie Kearney. Have I got 2 Kearney girls in there? Josie Kearney and Haley Kearney. So, yep, I do. I thought I did. I've been calling them both times, so I know, well, I know the coach is Kearney, and he's been there a long time, so good coach for the Hobart Lady Bearcats. Down to Bailey Trobe. Shot put up from the corner, deflected out of bounds by Hobart. It should be Cordell ball. And that was deflected right there. One official called Cordell, so yep, Cordell's going to get the inbound. So Renee Jaworski is there to inbound the ball for the Lady Blue Devils. Gets it into the near side here to shot put up, tries to put it up again. And at the end of 3 periods of play, it's Cordell 15. Ball game. Possession there to the Hobart Lady Bearcats. They'll inbound here on the near side. They'll out to Kearney, out to the right side to Addie Haglin. Haglin with the ball, gets the ball back over, cross-court pass over to number 14 is Josie Kearney. Back to the right side to Addie Haglin. Haglin back to the right side to 15 is Funkhauser. Funkhauser working around the corner, shot put up from the corner by number 14, and Josie Kearney has a 3 for the Hobart Lady Bearcats, makes it 56-15, and it'll be a Cordell Lady Blue Devil basketball here in the 4th period of play. Out here on the near side to Peyton Garrison, left to right open, started to go up, and that was a big tap away attempt by Kearney, and give that to the wrong person. Number 22 got that one. That'll be Kearney. Haley Kearney drew that one. I knew she took a big swipe at that ball. Got a little more body than what you'd want right here. Peyton Garrison had an attempt right there. She'll get to take one more shot at it as she was shooting point blank range underneath the basket when she was fouled. And Peyton Garrison off the back iron right there on that shot. We'll work on free shots tomorrow now. So it'll be Hobart Lady Bearcat ball. Addie Hagelin with the ball. Brings ball across the timeline. We'll set up for that point. Into the paint, left side. Good defense by Cordell. Keeps them out of the middle. Said, we're not going to leave you wide open. You may have the big lead right here, but we're not going to leave you wide open. Lady Blue Devils are working hard on this one. They shot on the left side by Hobart. Comes up short. Bailey Trobe with the rebound. Clears the ball out on the near side to Kenley Dodd. Kenley Dodd the ball, hands it off to Renee Jaworski. Renee with the ball. Pass back to Kenzie Gray. Kenzie drives in. To left side, Peyton Garrison puts up the three, comes off the rim, no good. It'll be Hobart ball. Number 14, Carney gets the rebound for the Hobart Lady Bearcats. Coming across the timeline is Hagelin. Hagelin with the ball. Coach Carney's up, walking back and forth, trying to keep things going. He thought he was going to get run over just a while ago. Over to the left side to Carney. Left side over to 15 is Funkhauser. Working around the perimeter right here, you can run 5:32 off, and if you want to off the clock, if Cordell's not going to come out and press you from a distance from about 17, shots put up, rebounded by Hobart on the near side. Number 3 gets the rebound, puts it up, and Hagelin is fouled. Peyton Garrison will draw her second foul for the Cordell Lady Blue Devils. And number 3, Addie Hagelin, will go to the free throw line to shoot free shots for the Lady Bearcats. Be her first attempt from the free throw line. She'll get to take one more. That one came up just a little bit short right there on that attempt. In for the Lady Blue Devils will be Emma Estes, and Peyton Garrison will come out and take a little breather right here. As on the free throw line, Hagelin gets ready for her second attempt. That one rolls around, rebounded by Carney. And Carney gets that, puts it back up for a deuce right there. Haley Carney puts that one back up and makes it 58-15 for the Hobart Lady Bearcats over the Cordell Lady Blue Devils. Out to Bailey Trobe on the right side. Tries to get somebody open. Right side over to Mackenzie Gray. Mackenzie Gray starts to work, comes back to the near side. Ball comes loose. Renee Jaworski is there to make up the slack. Right side shot put up, rolls across the rim, and Carney gets the ball for the Hobart Lady Bearcats. Clears it out to Josie Carney from Big Carney, from Haley Carney. So Haley Carney with the ball over to the far side. Oh, that's what the difference is. Shot on the left side by number 3. Hagelin hits another 3. I got the difference in the Carney girls now. One's red-headed and one's dark-headed. So 2 Carney girls, I had never put them together till I got numbers here on the uniforms. And shot put up by Renee Jaworski, rebounded by Haley Carney. Out on the left side, cross court pass down to number 15 is Funkhauser. Lady Blue Devils back out high to Emma Estes, starts to drive. A reach-in foul on number 3 right there. Fisher was just trying to keep the clock running right here when we were there. And number 15, Faith Funkhauser, will draw her foul right there. And 2 more Lady Bearcats come out, 2 more come in. Inbound by the Lady Blue Devils. Mackenzie Gray gets the ball in out high out here. So as you pick that one up, you've got 10 seconds to cross. Back out to Mackenzie Gray, drives back in, puts one up, and she'll be fouled by number 10. I believe that'll be Macy Pagan for her first foul of the ball game. And on the free throw line is Mackenzie Gray. Ooh, off the back iron right here. Mackenzie got to make one of these right here. Mackenzie Gray for the Lady Blue Devils. This will be her first attempt from the free throw line in tonight's contest. 2:32 to go in this ball game. The second one comes off a little bit strong, rebounded out by Josie Carney. And Josie Carney with the ball for the Hobart Lady Bearcats out high. Clears it over to the left side to number 2 is Tally. Tally with the ball. Drive on the right side. Shot made up by number 13 or number 12. They're giving that to number 10. And Macy Pagan gets her first 2 points of the ball game. It'll be Cordell ball with 2 minutes to go in this contest. Hobart has had this under control since in the first period of play. And down here, inbound the ball to number 2, Megley Tally. Megley gets the ball time right, left side down to Kristen Smith. Up the left side, rebounded out by Renee Jaworski. Defense from Hobart kicked in, and Cordell gets the double dribble right there. So defense all of a sudden is going to make a pass and then decided not to. Number 22 comes back in, and number 15, Cody Ann Renison checks in, as does Abigail Preby. Shot put up by the Hobart Lady Bearcats, and that's made right there by number 20. That'll be Krista Smith, has her another deuce right here. Ball out to the top of the key for the Lady Blue Devils. Number 15 with the ball is Cody Ann Renison. And shot put up by Mackenzie Gray off the rim. Oh, no good. Wouldn't go down for Cordell. Had a couple of them hit the floor right here. Back the other way for the Hobart Lady Bearcats. Number 20 drives through traffic. Rebound out to number 4, Abigail Brumball for the Hobart Lady Bearcats. Comes out to number 12 going across the timeline is Tristan Reimer. Tristan Reimer with the ball. Back over to the far side. And that'll be a foul on the play by Hobart. Little push right there. That's what they're calling. Might have used a little elbow right there. Number 4 draws her first foul called. Got a couple of Lady Blue Devils trading in and out for the Cordell Lady Blue Devils. Number 32 on the free throw line, Allie Brock. The first free shot is in and good. That's her first point in the ball game. Allie Brock hits that one. She'll get to take one more. She gets ready for her second free shot. It's in and good. 2 of 2 from the free throw line. That's what gets you in here and gets to stay a little bit. 69-17, a 52-point lead for the Hobart Lady Bearcats over the Cordell Lady Blue Devils. Shot from distance right there. Number 20 rebound comes out to number 10 for Hobart, Macy Pagan, and the ball goes out of bounds off of Cordell. Cordell got the hand on it. Maybe Abigail Hobart ball. Shot up Allie Brock, and she's fouled in the act of shooting, and foul is on Brumball right here. She'll draw her second foul, and on the free throw line is number 32, Allie Brock. Free shot. Oh, it rolls forward. Had the roll on that one. Good shot, and it rolls forward. She's hit 3 of 3 from the free throw line, and she's going to make this one. Oh, comes off the rim. So as soon as I said that, I knew it would jinx her right there. It'll be Hobart ball with 9 seconds left in this ball game. Hobart's going to back up, maybe put it up for one shot. If not, final score will be Hobart 71, Cordell Lady Blue Devils 18. We'll take a break and hear from our sponsors and be right back. You're listening to the ball game on Fox Radio. And as we come back to live action right here, the Cordell Lady Blue Devils fall to the Hobart Lady Bearcats by a big-time score right here of 71-18. And I knew I'd heard how good Hobart was this year, and their Lady Bearcats just put it on Cordell Lady Blue Devils. One thing about it, if you're Coach Carney or Coach Garman, you're going to be proud of the fact that every girl that played for Hobart tonight scored. Faith Funkhauser with 4, Josie Carney with 12, Jaden Bowen with 7, Hallie Carney with 8, Carissa Smith with 10, J.C. Funkhauser with 6, Lexi Minor with 8, Macy Pagan with 4, Alexa Brumball with 2, Addie Haglin with 10, and Megley Talley with 5. For the Cordell Lady Blue Devils, Jalen Todd, Cody Ann Renson, Abigail Preby, Peyton Garrison, and Bailey Trobe and Kenley Dodd were in without scoring for the Cordell Lady Blue Devils. Allie Brock hit 3 of 3 from the free throw line. Mackenzie Gray hit a big 3 in the ball game. Tristan Reimer hit 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Emma Estes hit a free shot, and then Renee Jaworski had a couple of threes, a 2 and a 1, so she had 9 points for the Cordell Lady Blue Devils. Next action for the Cordell Lady Blue Devils will be Tuesday night whenever Hinton comes to town. So tell your sponsors thank you for making this happen, and then come out and enjoy the ball game in person on Tuesday night. We've got a great concession stand. There'll be plenty of action right there, so come to the Cordell Gym on Tuesday night. Tomorrow at 10 a.m., the junior high will be playing at the Burns Flat Junior High Tournament as they play for the Consolation Championship. Girls at 10, boys at 11, so come out to the junior high tournament over at Burns Flat tomorrow also. And we're going to take a quick break and be right back. And you're listening to Blue Devil Basketball right here on Fox Radio. Welcome back to Hobart, America, right here. The Cordell Blue Devils and the Hobart Bearcats. J.D. Maddox will be jumping center against number 1, Jordan Jackson. Controlled in the backcourt to Jordan Jackson. I'm not sure who jumped center there. That might have been Dante Elix. And out to number 14 is Wyatt Shelburne. Driving the paint, stolen away by the Blue Devils, down to Blaine Larson. Right side down the corner to Cade Walker. That pass was a little bit high for the Cordell Blue Devils, so turnover right here. One for Hobart, one for Cordell, and we're underway here in the boys matchup. The Hobart Bearcats will have the ball, bring the ball down the court, trying to get set up right here. Down the right side to Jordan Johnson. Hands it off to number 2. Is that 2 or 3? 3. Justice Johnson pass to the right side out here to Shelburne. Right side layup for Jordan Johnson. Jordan Johnson takes the deuce, and it's a 4-0 lead for the Hobart Bearcats. Inbound to Cade Walker, back over the far side to Rivera. Rivera across the timeline, get the ball back over to Cade Walker. To the right side to Blaine Larson. Cade, I think he's gotten another haircut since he played ball on Tuesday night. Out on the right side, Cade Walker starts to drive. He's fouled on the floor by number 20, I believe. It was pretty close defense right there. Might have been leaning into each other just a little bit. So number 20, Tiger Tompkins, will draw his first foul. Coach Tompkins won't appreciate that. I'm sure he'll hear about that one. So it'll be Cordell inbound the ball. Blaine Larson into Cade Walker. Ball stolen away by Jordan Johnson. He'll come down the right side, comes in, puts one up off balance. Ball pinballs around and comes out to the Hobart Bearcats. Baseline right, shot put up underneath by Dante Elix. And a foul is going to be called on Cordell. And number 20 or 24 will get the foul right here because there's two numbers. Number 24, Scout Rigueur, draws his first foul of the ball game. And number 5, Dante Elix, hits his first free shot. And it's a 5-0 lead. Rattles around on his second attempt right there. Ball comes out to J.D. Maddox. He'll clear it out to Blaine Larson on the left side. Blaine comes up to the three-point arc. He'll back up and set the offense. There's a lob pass into Cordell, and that was where he was instead of where he was supposed to be. There's a drive and a shot put up on the right side by Johnson, and a foul on Cordell. Just bumped him a little bit. Number 2 or 3 or who? Number 3, Blaine Larson, draws his first foul. So Jordan Johnson on the free throw line for the Hobart Bearcats. His first free shot is up and in and good. It's 1 of 1. That's his third point of the ball game. He'll get to take one more. It's a 6-0 lead for the Hobart Bearcats over the Cordell Blue Devils. He hits 2 of 2, so that'll be a 7-0 lead. In comes number 24 for the Bearcats. It's down here. That's Jamari Rashid checks in for Hobart. Cade Walker inbounds to Blaine Larson. And a foul is going to be called on number 1. Jordan Johnson kind of got hung up with Blaine Larson on that effort. So it'll be first foul, be an inbound play for the Cordell Blue Devils. And back to inbound the ball will be Cameron Rivera for Cordell. Full court defense by the Hobart Bearcats. Gets the ball into Blaine Larson on the far side. Starts to dribble, brings it up. He's guarded closely by Justice Johnson. He'll take it down the left side into J.D. Maddox. Out to Cade Walker, left side of Blaine Larson. Dribbles in, back to J.D. Maddox from the free throw line. It rolls in and good. J.D. has his first 2 points in the ball game. Make it 7-2 here in the early going. Out on the right side for Hobart. There's a drive, shot put up, rebounded by J.D. Maddox for the Cordell Blue Devils. Clears it out to Blaine Larson. Down court we go to Cade Walker in the left corner. Pass inbound a little bit strong, comes out to Scout Rigueur. Left side to Rivera, left wing over to Blaine Larson, back out to Scout. Back over to J.D. Maddox. Maddox back to the far side to Cade Walker, comes in the lane right side, tries to go in and up. He's called for the travel. Ran into a lot of traffic right there. And good hustle and good effort. You get airborne and there's no place to land and no place to dribble, you get called for the travel. Good hustle, good effort right there. 7-2's our score with 3 minutes gone in this first period of play. Hobart on top, 7-2. And out on the right side, top of the key shot. Pass goes in down low to number 3, Johnson. And Justice has his first 2 points of the ball game. Makes it 9-2 here in the early going. And it will be Scout Regier with the ball to Cade Walker, left side to J.D. Maddox, to Blaine Larson. Larson with the ball. Comes over the right side to Cade Walker. Cade Walker gets past the defense, out to Scout. Out to Rivera. Rivera with the ball. It'll be Cordell ball knocked out. Justin. In comes number 24, past 20. She comes back in, and Thompson comes right here. And Rivera gets it backwards out to Blaine Larson, and Blue Devils come back down the court. 9-2 is their score with 3:35 left in this first period of play. Hobart on top. Two more Hobart Bearcats get up off the bench to come in on the next break for Hobart. Blaine Larson comes down to Scout Regier, and Blaine was called for the travel as he got in traffic, had nowhere to dribble, tried to make the pass, but he had already taken an extra step or two before that happened. Out comes 5 and 1, Dante Alex and Jordan Johnson. And back on the court with the ball is number 3, Johnson, and he'll work into the left side to number 14. There's a good drive into the paint. And White Shelburne gets a deuce right there for the Hobart Bearcats as he took down the lane on the right side to Blaine Larson with the ball. That makes it 11-2, 9-point lead for the Hobart Bearcats. And got into traffic right here, foul on the floor, and it'll be a foul on probably Justice Johnson. Number 3 will draw that foul. And, yep, Justice Johnson draws his first foul. Been inbound play for the Cordell Blue Devils. Foul was on the floor. And Rivera inbounds to Blaine Larson in the backcourt. He'll cross. Goes back over to Rivera on the far side. He's guarded closely right there by number 24, Rashid. And he was fouled by Rivera. And that's one thing they're starting to call this year. We've seen quite a bit of. If you're dribbling right-handed and use that left elbow to get a little more space, a little more room, that's technically a foul. We've seen that called a few times so far in this early season, not only just in high school, but in junior high also. Tiger Thompson goes left side out to Rashid. J.D. Maddox gets the rebound. He'll clear the ball out to Larson. Larson at the top of the key will go back out to the right side, out to J.D. Maddox. Starts to drive in. Nothing there. Backs back out again. Over to Rivera. Into Cade Walker, back out to J.D. Maddox, back out to Rivera. Rivera comes into the paint, and foul called somewhere. Timeout called on the Cordell Blue Devils. We'll take a quick break and join them. You're listening to Blue Devil basketball on the radio. Back here at Hobart, Oklahoma, the Cordell Blue Devils and the Hobart Bearcats. The Lady Bearcats won their ball game going away right here. The Hobart Bearcats have the 11-2 lead over the Cordell Blue Devils with just over 2 minutes left in this first period of play. And Hobart's taking advantage of several nice, easy attempts in close, and Cordell's having to work for every shot they get right here. So it'll be out to Blaine Larson at the top of the key. Blaine with the ball. Works in over to the left side to Cade Walker. Cade Walker starts to dribble, down low to Scout, back out left side. Blaine Larson dribbles in, puts up about a 14-footer. Back over back out to shot. And Larson on the left side for the layup. J.D. It's his fourth point of the ball game right here. And he's fouled back here. The layup on the shot is good. So 11-5 is our score, with J.D. Maddox having all 5 points for the Cordell Blue Devils. And as we come down the court right here, the top of the key will be number 3, Johnson, with the ball. He'll try to work around the right side to Blaine Larson. Backs back up, comes over to the near side to Tiger Tompkins. Back out to Tiger, back over to 3 Johnson, back out to 1 Johnson. 1 Johnson with Blaine Larson. Cordell's in a zone defense right here. Back over left side to Wyatt Shelburne. Back out left side to 1 Johnson. 3 ball draws the wrong side of the net. And ball comes out to Scout Regier. Scout Regier with the ball. He'll get the ball out to Blaine Larson. Blaine will go to left side, puts up the 3 ball. Oh, had a chance. Came out to number 3 Johnson. And 3 Johnson will take the ball down to the top of the key, right side to 1 Johnson in front of the Cordell bench. He'll work back out high near mid-court line, guarded by Blaine Larson. Back out to 3 Johnson, left side down to Shelburne. Puts up a shot, ball's tipped around, comes out to Blaine Larson. Blaine with the ball. He'll come down to Scout Regier. Top of the key, J.D. Maddox puts up the 3 ball off the rim, out of bounds off the Cordell Blue Devils. It'll be Hobart ball with 21 seconds left in this first period play. 11-5, 6-point lead for the Hobart Bearcats over the Cordell Blue Devils. And as we get ready for the inbound play for Hobart, they got to get some recruits back down there to the south end of the court to inbound the ball, as they've traded a couple players in and out off the court. Yeah, they're down to 5 now. They did have 6. 3 Johnson brings it across the timeline, goes down to the right corner, back out to 3 Johnson, down to the corner here to number 20 is Tyler Tompkins. Back over to Tompkins, back over to the left corner Shelburne, back over to 3 Johnson. Back to Tompkins, puts up the 3, number 20. Tiger Tompkins gets his first points from three-point land at the end of 1. It's Hobart 14, Cordell 5. We'll hear from our sponsors and be right back. You're listening to Blue Devil Basketball on Fox Radio. Back here at Hobart, Oklahoma, it's a 14-5. Let's see, that's a 7, 8, 9-point lead for the Hobart Bearcats. And Cordell Blue Devils just got to get the thing in the right gear and start running up and down the road with the Hobart Bearcats. Hobart's trying to run circles around them. So far, they've pretty much done that. But they've had some good shots. Cordell has not been able to hang on the ball, and they've missed a couple shots from time to time. So possession error will go to the Cordell Blue Devils. They'll inbound right here in front of us. And the second 8 minutes of play is getting ready to begin. Cade Walker inbounds to Blaine Larson. Blaine Larson with the ball. He'll cross the timeline. Now he'll stay with the ball. Work to the right. 3 Johnson just picked his pockets. It's going to be coast to coast layup. Finger roll. Number 3 Johnson has his 4th point of the ball game. And number 5 Rivera will inbound the ball for the Cordell Blue Devils. Gets it into Blaine Larson. Larson coast to coast full court pressure defense down to Cade Walker on the far side. And it'll be a foul on Hobart. Shelburne will draw his first foul called in the ball game. And so it'll be an inbound play for Cordell. Cade Walker inbounds it to Blaine Larson. And Blaine Larson with the ball, hands it off to Cade Walker, left side, comes to the free throw line. Looks left, comes back right over to Rivera. Rivera top key, back over to Blaine Larson. Larson comes back in on the near side. Defense cuts him off there at that point to J.D. Maddox. Back out to Cade, back over to Blaine. And working the perimeter. Shot from three-point land. Money. money. Blaine Larson gets his first points from three-point land, makes it 16-8, a 2-1 lead. There's a step through put up by number 3 is Justice Johnson, gets his deuce right there. Justice Johnson kind of went down on that attempt. I don't know if it was theatrical or he was bumped a little bit, but it made it look good anyway. Out to Cade Walker. Spin move into the paint. Comes in right side. He was hoping it was deflected out of bounds by Hobart, but it'll be out on Cordell. It'll be Hobart ball with 6.5 left in this first half of play. Hobart on top 18-8, a 10-point lead. Ball's inbounded to 3 Johnson. Back over to top of key to Tompkins. Back over the right side to 3 Johnson. Charge. He just lowered that shoulder a little bit and was going to run through him and run over him right there. And it'll be a turnover for the Hobart Bearcats. Comes back to Cordell. Cordell inbound on the north end, headed south right here. Inbound to Blaine Larson, and he was tackled right there. Like I said, the first couple of games, they play full contact basketball right here. And Tiger Tompkins draws his second foul. So it'll be, Tiger Tompkins with his second foul. And Coach is talking to him a little bit. He comes out to take a little breather right here. Cade Walker was back hearing from Coach Trent. Now it'll be free shots for Blaine Larson right here. If Blaine comes up to the free throw line to take his free shots, it'll be, gets to take the 1-and-1 right here. So Blaine got to hit the front end of this one just so it all works. That one comes out wrong, tipped up high by Cade Walker, and the ball goes to the Hobart Bearcats. It'll be Hobart ball with 6:15 to go in this first half. There's an air ball out of bounds on the near side. Out of bounds off of Hobart Bearcats. It'll be Cordell ball. And Rivera will come down and inbound the ball for the Cordell Blue Devils. Full court pressure by the Hobart Bearcats. Gets it into Blaine Larson here on the near side. He's going to be guarded closely there by Rashid. Comes back out to Scout Regier. Over to Rivera. Back out to Blaine Larson. Larson on the right side, dribbles outside the arc, comes back up, has his pockets picked by number 1 Johnson, Jordan Johnson. Spin move into the paint, puts a shot up, and going to be a foul called on somebody. So Blaine Larson's acting like maybe he did do it, maybe he didn't. He wasn't sure. His incidental contact, maybe. We'll just call it incidental contact because there's contact and know somebody got fouled. So first shot is up and no good by number 1 Johnson as he misses that one. He'd hit 2 of 2 earlier, so might be a little gas, a little pressure right here. In comes number 22 for Cordell. That'll be, I don't have a 22. Next shot rolls off, no good. Rebounded by Cade Walker. Yeah, I do. Noah Ramsey checks in for the Cordell Blue Devils. Noah's in there over the far side to J.D. Maddox. Ball stolen away by Jordan Johnson. Right side finger roll. Those layups right there are pretty nice if you can get them and go down for them. Out to Cade Walker. Cade dribbling, comes across the timeline in traffic. Spin move. Out to J.D. Maddox here on the near side. Right side starts to come in. Nothing there. Clears it out to Rivera. Rivera gets the ball. Comes out right side. 3 ball. Rattles in and out of the hoop and will not go down. So Rivera comes up short on that effort. Over on the left side to Tiger Tompkins. Back out to number 1 Johnson. 1 Johnson backs up near midcourt. Looks right. Go over to Rashid. Over to. There's a drive right side off the glass. Put back up by number 5, Alex. And Alex has 2 deuces. Timeout on the floor. We'll take a break and join you. You're listening to Blue Devil Basketball on Fox Radio. Inbound to Cade Walker. He'll bring it down the right side. We got whistles everywhere. Something's going on. The officials stopped the play. They brought it down the court right here. Cade Walker was coming down the court, and don't know what the call was, but the official stopped something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe Hobart had 6 players on the court. Maybe is that what it was? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cordell only has 5. Maybe they called a timeout to join them, so they weren't through with their timeout. Oh, well, it's a technical foul. And so J.D. Maddox hits that shot right there. J.D. Maddox hits that one. So it's a technical foul up here on Hobart. They had too many players on the court. Oh, J.D. missed his chance right there. That's okay. He's hit 2, and the ball will come back to Cordell. Yeah, Hobart had 6 players on the floor. Substitution, somebody didn't know they were supposed to sit out for just a little bit. You don't see that happen too often, but early in the season, anything is possible right here. So Cade Walker with the ball over on the right side to J.D. Maddox. J.D. over to Ramsey. Noah Ramsey with the ball in the paint, right side to Rivera. Tries to get it around Hobart, and they kicked it out of bounds. So Cordell will inbound underneath their own basket here in this second period of play. 22-9, a 13-point lead for the Hobart Bearcats over the Cordell Blue Devils. Out high to Rivera. The whistle is blown. Got to be a foul somewhere on number 13 or 15. And I'm not sure who they're going to give that foul to. 14. Mike Shelburne draws his second foul for the Hobart Bearcats. J.D. Maddox goes to the free throw line to shoot 3 shots. A little bit high, will not go down. So J.D. Maddox hit his first 2, and then he's missed 2 now. That doesn't happen too often, but he'll correct that, no problem. As we come down to the right side, over the right wing to number 3, Johnson puts up a shot. Nothing but net right there for number 3, Johnson, as he gets that one in there for the Hobart Bearcats. Makes it 25-9, a 16-point lead to J.D. Maddox, to Cade Walker at the top of the key. He'll come down to the near side, over to Rivera on the right side. You got to love the defense of the Hobart Bearcats. They are really stepping up the defense on the Cordell Blue Devils. Rivera comes into the free throw line, almost has his pockets picked, gets the ball out to Cade Walker, tries to get through traffic. The ball's stripped away, comes back to Hobart. Number 4 goes in. Good block by Rivera. Took it out of the air and went back up with it. And that'll be Ty Harmon. Tried to have that one stolen by Cordell. Stolen back by Hobart. Comes out to Rashid. Back over the left side. Number 4 puts up the shot. Bounces off the rim. Rebounded right side by Elix. Elix has his 3rd deuce right here. And full court pressure by the Hobart Bearcats. Ramirez gets the ball in out high to J.D. Maddox, crossing the timeline. J.D. waits for help. Ramirez gets there to help him, and Rivera gets there to help him. Sorry about that. Over to the right side to number 22 is Ramsey. Out to Cade Walker. Cade Walker at the top of the key. And Ramsey puts up the 3 ball off the back iron right here. Going high for it is Shelburne. He hands it off to number 3, Johnson. Johnson 3 on the right side. Ball loses dribble, and there's going to be a foul called on the floor by Cordell. Number 22, Noah Ramsey, draws his first foul. And 2:39 to go in this first half of play. Hobart has the 18-point lead at 27-9. So the Hobart Bearcats running circles around the Cordell Blue Devils here. Second game of the season for the Cordell Blue Devils. And inbound the ball will be number 3, Johnson. That'll be Justice Johnson. He'll get it in to the left side to number 22. That'll be Jones. Jones goes right side, and then 3 Johnson has his pockets picked. Ramsey was there, hands off the ball to Blaine Larson down the left corner to J.D. Maddox. J.D. starts to work back out high to Blaine Larson. He'll come to the right side to number 11, Thomas Regier for the Cordell Blue Devils. Out to Blaine Larson, to the corner to Ramsey, back out to Blaine Larson. Left side over to Rivera, back to the left corner to Ramsey, out high to Blaine Larson. 3-point ball shot put up from about 22 feet. He was a little ways back behind the line right there when he shot that. Under 2 minutes to go in this first half of play. Hobart on top, 27-9 over the Cordell Blue Devils, and a little give and go. He went up, full body layup on the left side, and didn't try to avoid it or anything. And he's called for his charge right there on that effort. And 92 seconds left in this first half of play for the Hobart Bearcats and the Cordell Blue Devils. Inbound to number 1, Johnson. That'll be Jordan Johnson. He'll cross the timeline, midcourt, picked up by Cade Walker. Works over to the right side at the top of the key, back into number 3, Johnson. Turns around, point blank range, and Justice Johnson has his 4th 3 for 11 points for the Hobart Bearcats. Cade Walker comes down court, back down to the near side. Ball's tipped out of bounds. It'll be touched last by Cordell. It'll be Hobart ball with 67 seconds left in this first half of play. Hobart on top, 31-9. Big lead for the Hobart Bearcats over the Cordell Blue Devils. 22-point lead. Back over to the left side, to the right corner. Shot put up from distance by number 1, Johnson. And Jordan Johnson has 8 points for the Hobart Bearcats. And with 45 seconds left in this first half play, the ball comes down to Ramsey top key. He'll go left side to Scout Regier, right side over to J.D. Maddox. J.D. hands it off to number 11 is Thomas Regier. Thomas Reimer, sorry about that. Thomas Reimer with the ball. And I couldn't read my own writing right there because that's Reimer with the ball. I double-checked that one. So as we come in, Cade Walker comes out to take a little break. And on the free throw line, Thomas Reimer to shoot free shot right here. And gets ready for this one. Number 24 got his first foul. Rashid got his first foul. And first free shot right here. Ooh, off the rim, no good. Got to make these, Reimer. He'll get to take one more. And Noah Ramsey comes in to console him and said, go ahead and drop it in there. You can practice this all the time. And he hits 1 of 2 from free throw land, and he gets his first point of the ball game. So with 25 seconds left, Hobart takes the time, bring the ball up the court, left side over to Elix. Elix gets the ball out high to number 11, Hurd, and over to the left side to Elix, down to 14 seconds. Back out high to number 4 is Harmon. Harmon with the ball. Back out high to Rashid, puts up about a 22-footer. And Rashid gets his first 3. And at halftime, it'll be Hobart 37, Cordell 10. We'll take a break and hear from our sponsors. You're listening to the ball game on Fox Radio. And as we come back to the ballpark here, it's the Hobart Bearcats walking on the Cordell Blue Devils 37-10, a 27-point lead right here. So I'm not sure how many games Hobart has played, but they run in circles around Cordell. 37, there's Cade Walker stole that pass away, so it's a turnover for Hobart to start off this second half of play, but Cordell just has to be able to capitalize on these turnovers. Back out to Blaine Larson, and most of these, well, Scout Reguera's in. Most of these boys were playing football just a couple of weeks ago. Hobart got an extra week of basketball practice in. Like I was talking to Mick, I said, I don't think most of these Hobart boys were playing football, so they had a whole month of October and stuff to practice. Timeout on the floor by Hobart. We'll take a quick break and be right back. You're listening to Blue Devil basketball right here on Fox Radio. Timeout. One Johnson bring it up line, and one Johnson has another deuce right there. That gives him 8 points here in the ball game. 6, 9, 11, and we go back to the Cordell Blue Devils to Blaine Larson. Blaine Larson with the ball on the left side. Starts to work out to Cade Walker, back over to Scout Reguera. Scout with the ball. Bounce pass into traffic, saved by Hobart out of bounds. It'll be out of bounds off of Hobart. They kind of ran over top of J.D. Maddox right there, had him sandwiched, pinned on the floor right there. So it'll be Cade Walker to inbound to Cordell, into the right side, left side over here. And Scout Reguera puts up a shot, comes out wrong for Cordell, rebounded by 3 Johnson. 3 Johnson gets the ball out. Cade Walker goes up, goes high, comes back to 1 Johnson. And 1 Johnson drops in one from distance there in front of the Hobart bench right there. And everything's bouncing Hobart way. 42-10 is our score here in the third period of play. Out to Cade Walker, into J.D. Maddox, out to Rivera, out to Blaine Larson. Back over here, out of bounds off of Cordell. It'll be Hobart ball with just under 6 minutes to go in this third period of play. So Cameron Rivera on for the Cordell Blue Devils. Ball comes down to 1 Johnson, and it'll be out of bounds. They're saying it's bounced out. Cordell touched it last, and so Hobart will inbound one more time. So number 14, Shelburne will inbound for Hobart. As they said, let's get ready. And now we're going to inbound here into the backcourt to 3 Johnson. Back into Shelburne. He hadn't quite been established inbounds when he touched it again. So it'll be Cordell ball. As we come down here, Blaine Larson comes down. So he's got the officials going to talk to some of them just a little bit to kind of clean it up. And when Hobart's got a nice 32-point lead, you got to play a little better ball right here. Inbound to Blaine Larson on the right side. Blaine comes down to Cameron Rivera on the right wing. Back out to Blaine Larson. Larson starts to work. Has and one drops his third foul for the Hobart Bearcats, and he'll come set the point. By Cade Walker. Cade Walker comes in left side layup, and 1 Johnson runs him into the wall right there and then helps him up again. So Cade Walker was going to take it coast to coast to the layup, and 1 Johnson draws his 4th foul, and so his 4th foul will be right there. And Cade Walker goes to the free throw line to shoot 2. He was in the act of shooting right here. Little composure, drops it in there, nothing but net. And Cade Walker gets his first point of the ball game for the Cordell Blue Devils. First point of the season, actually. And Cade's going to be one of your good players, premier players. Second one rattles in and out and will not go down for Cordell. And so it makes it 42-11. And back the other way to number 20, Tiger Tompkins. And we have a foul called on somebody from Cordell. J.D. Maddox draws his first foul called in the ball game. Be an inbound play for the Hobart Bearcats into Rashid, back out to 3 Johnson. And 3 Johnson over to Rashid on the right side. Little stutter step, move in, dishes out to number 20. Tompkins puts up the 3. Ball pinballs around. And finally, Blaine Larson comes up with it. Went through Rivera and Cade. And Blaine Larson drives in, loses his footing, puts up a shot anyway. Rebound comes out, and Rashid goes up right side for the layup. And Rashid's going to get, Rashid will draw his deuce right there, and he draws the foul on Cordell as he went to the wall on that one. Number 5 draws his second one. Rivera draws his second foul for the Cordell Blue Devils. Been more fouls than points right here basically for Cordell Blue Devils. Timeout called by Hobart. We'll take a timeout and join them. You're listening to Blue Devil Basketball on Fox Radio. And as we come back to the ball game here at Hobart, America, Hobart is all over Cordell, 44-11. 4-1 lead right there. And Rashid on the free throw line hits his first free shot. And he's hit a 3. He's hit the cycle now. A 3, a 2, and a 1. And he'll get to take one more. Nope, that's just 1 because he traditional 3-point plays. He hit the deuce and 1 right here. So Cade Walker will inbound to Blaine Larson. Blaine Larson bring the ball up the court for the Cordell Blue Devils into J.D. Maddox, out to Scout Regier. Back out to Blaine Larson. Blaine start to work. He'll work over to the right side to Cade Walker right in front of the Cordell bench. Into J.D. Maddox, turns around, puts one up. Rebounded out by Shelburne for the Hobart Bearcats. Down to Rashid, back to Shelburne. Hands it off to 3 Johnson, back over to Shelburne on the left wing. Back into Rashid, tries to pass over top. Stolen away by Alex. Back to J.D. Maddox. He got the rebound for the Cordell Blue Devils. And Blaine Larson drives in, elevates, and he gets hung up. He'll shoot a free shot right here as he was fouled in traffic right there. Not sure who's going to get the foul for the Hobart Bearcats. Number 14 draws his third one. Shelburne draws his third one. Blaine Larson goes to the free throw line. Shoot free shots. First one rattles out. He'll need to get one more in the effort right here. I want to remind everybody, tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock, the junior high teams start for the consolation trophy at the Burn Flat Junior High Tournament at 10, the girls, and 11, the boys. And second shot rattles out, comes back out to number 22 for the Cordell Blue Devils, Noah Ramsey. There's a foul on number 14, Shelburne again. Did he get back-to-back fouls right there? Is that what they're saying? Shelburne, he got back-to-back fouls on that effort. He'll probably come out and take a little breather. And the bazaar is going on at the Women's Fair Building. It might be community center or something all day, so get out and appreciate that. And then go to the show tomorrow night. There's a lot of things going on in Cordell tomorrow. They're also, Sentinel's having their Christmas bazaar or something. They got a lot of activities down there. Good rebound, shot put up by Cade Walker. Will not go down under traffic right there. Here's a palming the ball called on Hobart right there. So Cordell will get the ball back with 3:14 to go in this third period of play. Hobart leading 45-11, and nothing's working for the Cordell Blue Devils. The same way in the girls' game, Hobart Lady Bearcats, they ran circles around Cordell. Back out to Blaine Larson, over the left side to Noah Ramsey. Ramsey with the ball. Comes back out to J.D. Maddox on the right side. J.D. starts going in. Baseline, steps through traffic, layup. J.D. Maddox has his 8th point of the ball game. Back the other way, number 5, Alex drives in, goes over the top of the Hobart Bearcats on number 5, and Alex is called for a charge right there. That's his first foul called in the ball game. Timeout for the Hobart Bearcats. We'll be right back. Back here at Hobart, 2:49 left in this third period of play. Hobart on top, 45-13. Big lead over the Cordell Blue Devils. 32-point lead right there. So Cordell's got a lot of making up to do, but Hobart's running full speed, kind of running in cruise control right now. So next action for the Cordell Blue Devils will be Tuesday night, as Hinton will come to town to the Cordell Gymnasium. Make plans to come and see them then. Like I said, a big deal in the park last night. They got to light up the decorations and had Santa Claus there. The whole shooting match got to go and join that. Blaine Larson puts up a 3. Ball comes out to Elix for the Hobart Bearcats. A long pass down the court, and J.D. Maddox went high and tipped that one a bit out of bounds off of the Cordell Blue Devils. So good effort with J.D. Maddox to time that one into 3 Johnson. Out to the far side to Tiger Tompkins. Nope. 23, that'll be, I don't know as I have a 23 on my list right here. There's Alex, puts up a shot on the right side. Alex has another deuce. Dante Elix has another shot right there. Blaine Larson with the ball. Back over to the near side to J.D. Cade Walker. Walker with the ball out to Blaine Larson. Over to Noah Ramsey. Ramsey starts to dribble, gets the ball down, clears it back out to J.D. Maddox. He'll go right side. Defense cuts him off. He slipped just a little bit. Oh, that's 22. That's Holden Jones in there. I couldn't read his number earlier, so Holden Jones had a shot right there. Now, okay, got Scout Reguer coming out and Cade Walker come out for the Cordell Blue Devils. Get a few more in here for some experience with Thomas Reimer. Good tap away by J.D. Maddox, saves it back in the court, out of bounds off of Hobart this time. Alex tried to get in there and tap it away, but he tapped it last when it went out of bounds, so it'll be Cordell ball. Number 22, Ramsey, will inbound to Blaine Larson. He'll come down the left side to number 11. Shot to left, looked good right there. Wouldn't go down for Thomas Reimer, so Reimer comes down. Shot put up by 3 Johnson. Ball pinballs around, picked back up by number 24, Cordell Blue Devils 13. We'll take a break and be right back. You listen to the ball game on Fox Radio. Back here at Hobart, Oklahoma. Hobart has owned the night against the Cordell Blue Devils, Lady Blue Devils, and Blue Devils right here with a 54-13. That's a 41-point lead for the Hobart Bearcats over the Cordell Blue Devils. We've got a few more players in for Hobart right here. Might be going to clear the benches and get a few more in. So I think we got 1 and 3 Johnson. Hobart Bearcats in. Number 12 is in. That'll be Arden Morris. Checks in for Hobart. Ball comes in to Ty Harmon. Dribbles through traffic. Down court we go to 1 Johnson. 1 Johnson starts to back up. Said we'll reset this one. Goes back out to Ty Harden. Back over to 1 Johnson. 3 ball. And Jordan Johnson hits his third 3 in the ball game for the Hobart Bearcats. 59-17. And Cordell's got to make some baskets right here. Shot from the right side. Came up short. It'll be out of bounds somewhere off of Cordell. It'll be Hobart ball with 6.5 left in this ball game. Number 21 to inbound. That'll be Maddox Bynum to inbound. Over to the far side. To the far side. Ball comes down the right side to number 12. Shot is up. It's out of bounds off of Hobart. Arden Morris took the shot right there, and it'll be Cade Walker inbounding to Blaine Larson. Larson down the right side to number 12 for Cordell. That'll be Braden. Shot on the left side for, I think, J.D. Maddox is going to make that one. Who's going to get that one? I know, nope, number 24 got that one. Scout got that one. Good job, Scout Regier, coming back the other way to the Cordell Blue Devils. Back out the corner. Scout drops one. That's a little bit short that time. Rebounded out here by Ty Harmon. Harmon goes down the court, left side. Number 00, Allison makes his first 2 points of the ball game for the Hobart Bearcats. So far the Cordell Blue Devil boys have outscored the Lady Blue Devil girls in their ball game. And Hobart's going to have to pick it up on the boys' end because they haven't outscored their girls yet. So they're getting close. 61. They got 10 more points to outscore their girls. And on the free throw line will be Blaine Larson. Got to make a free shot right here. So Blaine Larson will get ready for his free shots. His first one is up and no good. Bounces off the rim. Guess who's going to work on free shots tomorrow now? So I know he will. We'll probably have a few more. So Blaine Larson gets ready for his second attempt. And it rolls around and drops in. So Blaine Larson has his 4th point of the ball game for the Cordell Blue Devils. There's a steal by Scout Regier. Clears it back over to Blaine Larson. Right side to Cade Walker. Into J.D. Maddox. Ball pinballs around. Cade comes back over to Blaine Larson. Blaine Larson with the ball. Starts to work. Goes down the right side. And leaning on him, fouling just a little bit, is number 2, Ethan Jackson, draws his first foul. So this will put Blaine Larson on the free throw line to have another shot at that. He's going to get warmed up on these free shots and start making a bunch of them now. 5:10 left to go in this ball game, and a 40-point lead for Hobart at 61-21. And Blaine Larson gets to take a free shot right here for Cordell. See, I told you he was going to make that one. He's got the lid off now. He ought to be able to just drop him in there every chance he gets right here. 61-22, Blaine Larson on the free throw line for his next attempt right here. Got a little bounce in his knees and hit 2 in a row this possession, so that's what you want to see. And full court pressure on Cordell. Down the court we go to number 10. That'll be Blaine Shelburne. Down on the right side, ball goes on the floor, comes back out to the near side to Harmon. Harmon drives right side, gets the ball out on the right corner, shot put up. And Scout Regier gets the rebound, clears it out to Blaine Larson. Larson on the right side, stutter step, goes around, has his shot blocked by Ty Harmon for Hobart. Harmon comes down the court, shot put up on the right side by number 14. And Wyatt Shelburne gets his second deuce of the ball game. 5 in and 5 out for the Cordell Blue Devils right here. And number 5, Cameron Rivera will inbound for the Cordell Blue Devils into Middendorf. Middendorf has the ball. He'll bring it up the court for the Cordell Blue Devils. He'll cross at the top of the key. He'll work over to the right side to number 21 is Jordan Wood. Out to the top of the key to number 22 is Noah Ramsey. Ramsey starts to dribble on the right side. Back out to Jordan Wood. Top of the key to Middendorf. Middendorf works down to the corner to Ramsey. Puts up a shot. Rebounded by Middendorf out to the right side. Stolen away by the Hobart Bearcats, number 14. And a foul called on Cordell. Aiden Middendorf draws his second foul of the ball game for the Cordell Blue Devils. 4:11 to go in the ball game, and Hobart has a nice lead right here. As number 12 checks in for Hobart, that'll be Arden Morris checks in for Hobart. They give him the ball in the inbound play, and Middendorf stays with him. There's a good block by number 11 for Cordell. Thomas Reimer blocked that one, and it'll be Cordell ball. So Reimer will inbound for Hobart. Number 12 comes back out. That'll be Morris comes back out for Hobart. Middendorf inbounds to Noah Ramsey. Ramsey with the ball, clears it out to Middendorf. Middendorf works over to the right side in front of the Cordell bench. Top of the key, loses his dribble, has his pockets picked. There's a drive left side off the glass by number 4, and Harmon goes up on the left side, and he's fouled by somebody. Middendorf will draw his third foul. So now Middendorf will draw his third foul, and on the free shot is Harmon, and Harmon, takes his free shot, bounces off the rim, and so he'll get to take one more right here. He gets ready for that one. In and out, no good. Ball comes out to number 2, Ethan Jackson. He'll clear it back out. Over to the far side, back over to Harmon. Harmon bounces pass over here to number 11 is Hurd. And Hurd starts to dribble baseline right. Makes a pass around the defense into number 3. Rebounded by number 0. Shot is up. And he's fouled in the act of shooting right here. I think by Jordan. Middendorf draws his fourth one. Middendorf might foul out of this if he's not careful. 3:25 to go in this ball game. And on the free throw line, that bounced around and dropped in there. Allison gets his first free shot to fall, so he has 3 points in the ball game. Second one will not go down, rebounded by Jordan Wood for the for the Cordell Blue Devils. And Rivera comes down the right side, pinballs out, comes loose. He's here at midcourt with the ball, dribbles through traffic, clears it down to the left side. There's a drive by number 11, Reimer, and Thomas Reimer will go to the free throw line and shoot free shots. Allison draws his second foul, and this will put Reimer on the free throw line. Thomas Reimer to hit free shots. First one bounces off wrong for Cordell. He'll get to take one more. 3:08 to go in the ball game. Thomas Reimer on the free throw line for the Cordell Blue Devils. And out comes Cameron Rivera for the Cordell Blue Devils. And the second one bounces out as well. So he's hit one from the free throw line. Ball comes down the near side to number 12 is Morris. Morris with the ball, clears it out to Harmon. Left side over to number 10. There's a drive left side, shot put up. Point blank range will not go down. Nobody can get a hold of it. It pinballs off about 4 different players. Finally, there's a shot put up, put back up. Tip in, Middendorf still in here, but it comes back out to the Hobart Bearcats. Left side over to number 14. Shot put up from distance. And number 14, Shelburne, hits a big 3 on the left side right there. Shelburne hits that one. I don't see his number on the board, but there's a shot by Cordell. Comes out to the Hobart Bearcats. A drive right side. And number 21, and Maddox Bynum gets a deuce for the Hobart Bearcats. And it'll be Cordell ball with 2:11 to go in the ball game. 67-23, Hobart on top. And inbound the ball to Aiden Middendorf. Middendorf takes his time crossing the timeline. And he'll work over the right side to Wood. Jordan Wood puts up 3. There you go. Jordan Wood hits a big three for the Cordell Blue Devils. Has hits a big three for the correction by number 3. No, that's number 2. Ethan Jackson with a big three for the Hobart Bearcats. And if you can do it, I can too. Hobart 72, Cordell 29. So Hobart boys have outscored their girls now, and the Cordell boys have outscored them. And you got to love it. Gavin Torres said, I hit one a while ago. I'll try it again. And that one came up just a little bit on the wrong side of the bucket right there. Jordan Wood comes out for the Cordell Blue Devils after some good minutes on the floor. And ball comes over to the near side to number 11 for Hobart, Justin Hurd. Drives in right side off the glass, no good. And Torres with the ball. Stolen away there by Hobart. Left side, number 4 puts up a shot. And the pinballs out to number 2. Number 22 puts up a shot. And number 22, Holden Jones hits a big three for the Hobart Bearcats. And out on the right side, shot put up by Middendorf. Down to 27 seconds left in the ball game. Hobart has been in cruise control every quarter so far. Out here on the near side, they're going to try to walk it out and see what happens. We're down to 15 seconds. Depends on the defense of Cordell, see if they're going to do anything. Comes over to Jones, working around the perimeter over the far side to Jackson, and that should be your final score. Hobart Bearcats 75, the Cordell Blue Devils 29. A big ball game all the way around. I'll run down some scores for you right here. Both sides for the Cordell Blue Devils and for the Hobart Bearcats. Back here at Hobart, Oklahoma. Hobart wins this one by a final score of 75-29. Running down the scores for the Hobart Bearcats, Rashid winds up with 8 points for the Hobart Bearcats. Holden Jones has 8 points also. Maddox Bynum has 2 points for Hobart. Let's see what other scores we got. Ethan Jackson with a big 3. Jackson Allison with 5. Tiger Tompkins with 6. White Shelburne with 7. Dante Elix with 8. Justice Johnson with 13. And Jordan Johnson with 16. For the Cordell Blue Devils, Aiden Middendorf did not score. Braden Walker did not score. Noah Ramsey did not score. And then the scoring for the Cordell Blue Devils, Jordan Wood had a big 3. Gavin Torres had a big 3. Thomas Reimer had 1. Scout Rigueur with a 3. J.D. Maddox with 9 points. Cameron Rivera with a big 3. Cade Walker hit a free shot. And Blaine Larson with 6. So the Blue Devils came up a little bit short against Hobart tonight. Final score, Hobart 75, Cordell 29. Next action for the Cordell Blue Devils will be Tuesday night when Hinton comes to town. The Lady Blue Devils came up a little bit short also, so wish these kids well. They've been working hard I want to remind everybody tomorrow the junior high plays for consolation championship at 10 o'clock and 11 o'clock at the junior high tournament. The Women's Fair Building will be going on all day long. Get out and enjoy that tomorrow night. Go by and check out the movie theater. Sentinel has a big against the Cordell Blue Devils. We know that the Blue Devils will be better because they've got a long ways to go in this effort, and they're getting better every day. So cheer these kids on when you see them around the area. Tell your coaches thank you for what they do, because Josh Trent's going girls and boys, junior high, high school, everything. He's got good assistants working for him. Mick, it's been an enjoyable night down here. The Blue Devils came up short, both boys and girls, but they'll be better come Tuesday night. Junior high plays tomorrow, consolation championship at the Burnslett Junior High Tournament. And until that time, you've been listening to Blue Devil basketball and Hobart basketball on Fox Radio. Good evening.